Exactly.
And then this ties into also uh, like that banning article. They banned it because in New York because they just don't know, right? They're also like they're proposing to ban it because they want to investigate what the effects are of it, which ties into that mining council or whatever they're called. Because
Yeah.
I found that one really interesting because what's it called?
Yeah, so they have the Bitcoin Mining Council, and one of the bigger names on it too is Michael Saylor. I might agree with you here on this one, where I think that this is pretty bad for Bitcoin, having the mining council, because it seems like they're kind of bending the knee to the ESG narrative, kind of like diving into it. But yeah, why don't you get into it?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, because you're sharing these articles with your audience, correct?
Yeah, so I'll put
Yeah,
all these articles out in my newsletter that'll go
yeah.
out at the
So
same time.
that one linked to the mining council doesn't necessarily cover much, actually. If you look at the Bitcoin Mining Council's YouTube channel, their most recent post is the one that is that article that you're talking about is referencing. And actually, I was saying I think it's pretty cool. Like I don't like the fact that there's a mining council because I'll tie it back to something else. But the data that they presented on there was interesting because most people, the myths about Bitcoin mining, for example, are the CO2, the energy consumption. Uh, those are the main two, and that I want to focus on right now. And so, in that YouTube video that I was referencing, I don't know if you caught it, but they proposed data that they've been collecting for the last since like May 2021 um, that actually Bitcoin uses less than a percent of the electricity of the total world, and that Bitcoin mining also produces less than a percent of the CO2 compared to all of the other uh, producers of CO2. So
Yeah,
I could send that over to you. So like, but to tie it into why like that's cool because I like the data. I like evidence and data. I want to focus on the facts. But the other fact is that in Venezuela, the SUNACRIP, which is some Spanish acronym. Basically, it's they manage cryptocurrencies. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but they created a mining registry, and all sorts of articles are listed on it, like how to get licensure, how to keep your license, punishments for people who don't follow the rules, etc., sanctions, all sorts of things that I can't think right now off the top of my head, but Venezuela has a mining registry. So imagine now being a miner and that you have to register for a license to mine, right? And if you don't, you're going to get punished. So it's like that's like the dark side of it. Like I kind of like that's the kind of where I see things going. Like if mass centralization of mining is going to happen.